guys, it's been 6 months now since we left Brooklyn for Hudson Valley, and I thought it was about time for a little tour. And I'm gonna keep it real, guys. I am in my pajamas. I have not cleaned up the house. It is basically lived-in conditions, so totally relatable for some of you. A real look at our new life in Cornwall. At the end of the video, I will go over some of my conclusions about living in the burbs, what I love, what I don't love, what we plan to consider when we move to the house that we'll probably eventually buy in a year or two. So stay tuned, watch to the end for all of that and more. All right, coming into the living room, I find two little munchkins acting a fool. This is our IKEA Kivik. I will link some of our reviews on the sofa below. We had to take off the chase, so you see the pillow kind of falls over. It's kind of annoying, but it works. This is our amazing 65-inch Hisense 4K Roku TV. Our review of that below. We love it, we love it. This used to be our kitchen table. Now it's kind of a arts and crafts center over here with those shelves we bought. A little collage I did on the wall. Pretty much the only decor I've done in the house, really, honestly. Then we walk in, and here's our kitchen, which is small but nice and new. I like the kitchen. I hate these stainless steel. We got the smudge proof in our last place purposefully because this is always just disgusting. I hate it. But otherwise, like the kitchen. Got my blender. I've got a new, oh, I love these, this like rack for your pots and pans. I bought that. Our new cast iron, which I'm not loving. A drawer which broke and they haven't sent anyone to replace it. It's been months. Good times. Our Instapot. New table we bought. Out here is the horrible garage. Not for cars, for storage. Over there are our amazing custom shelves we got from shelving.com. That review is below. And some rack for our shoes from them as well. Our wonderful wagon, which I use to go get groceries on a nice day, but not much. We usually send my husband or I get Instacart delivery from Aldi. This is a huge, like 20-foot ladder. It expands and does all these fancy things. The reason we bought it is because I'm scared of our kids not waking up in a fire and us being separated from them since we're in the basement and they're upstairs. And I feel like worst case scenario, we would crawl out our window to the ground floor, break into the garage, get the ladder, and then rescue them from out there. Hopefully this never happens, but that's our backup plan. That's why we bought the ladder. Let's see. Then if we go downstairs from the kitchen, so I like being down here except when everybody's eating in the kitchen. If I'm still trying to sleep in, it's annoying. Here's another shelving unit for our mad, crazy, hot mess of a pantry. If you have recommendations for organizing this better, I am all ears. But for now, the kids can get their snacks and it's somewhat organized. I think I should get a second shelving unit here, maybe. I don't know. This over here is our laundry room. Oh my god, with this, like, it's all crammed in here. But we bought these new because they didn't provide for us, so we had to buy them, but they are great. I love them. And then in here is a scary crawl space under the house, which I had to go in one time to turn off some lights. Yikes! Okay. Then in here is our bedroom. Lovely. And you can see here, this is the window I plan to crawl out of to access the garage to rescue the kids if we have to. They are right above us. That's their room right above us. There's my office.
Can you show them my room?
Yep, I'm gonna go up there. First, we're here though. We're here. I love that I can see the front yard when the kids are playing. We recently moved their climb dome. It was there, but we had to have that tree removed. So now their climbing dome is over there, and that's our picnic table. Review of those are linked below. Love this mirror. Our realtors had us buy this mirror when we were selling our last place, and this is just where it's ended up here. And here is my husband in my bathroom. My main thing for our next house, I am dying for a his and her big sink. But at least we have our own bathroom. We don't have to share with the kids anymore. Okay. This bathroom was such a mess when we moved in. I had to scrape grout. For days, I was scraping grout from everywhere. They just did such a sloppy renovation of this place. If you weren't following our move-in saga, basically this place was renovated like a flip job and it never passed code. They just kind of like sold it to a new guy who gave it to management to rent out. And then right before we moved in, they realized it never passed code, so we got delayed. Finally, they did get it to pass code, but it was just such a hot mess. There were like thousands of spiders and grout and just so disgusting. We had to clean it. It was so gross. This is like a hack. I have I have a shoe holder to hold like hair stuff and dental floss and flashlights. This is like so convenient. And then I've realized I can just throw my bras up there. It's great. Don't judge. The baby pictures of Kenza, me and Mia up there, and our dressers. Okay, are we going upstairs?
Follow me.
Follow me. Okay, so we're going back upstairs. It's like a half flight here, and you turn, and it's a half flight. Okay, we're going up. But wait, first, show them your bathroom. This is the kids' bathroom. They got a stool so they can get up there. I love the black, that's so fun. This is my husband's office, which he was planning to work from home a lot more than he has been, and that drive into the city is just really hard on him. But he got this this add-on for the desk to make it so he can stand or sit. Is cool, and a rolling chair. And he built this over here. These are some of his clients. We got Sun Noodle, Calby, Itoen, his guitar. This, I don't know, he got those from some friends or colleagues are making these really cool leather plant hangers. I think he killed the plants though. Need to get some more succulents for those. And then this is Lone Wolf. I can't see who made that. It's interesting though. Okay, next girls, it's your room? Okay, so now we still have all three kids sharing one room. These are from adultbunkbeds.com. These have been amazing, guys. We love these. Link below for the big review when we did their room makeover. Yeah?
Look.
So cute, Barry. Oh,
Peppa, what are you doing right side?
And then we can see outside from here our nasty pool, which is not a working pool. It's got all these cracks and rips in the stuff, so they covered it. And our driveway where the kids play when it's nice outside. Oh, I love these beds so much. So I'll show you how she'll climb up in it, and it's like, they're so sturdy. Look at that, it just doesn't even wobble. Woo! Emmy, you climb up in yours.
No, I'm not jumping.
Okay. See? We love these beds. Highly recommended. They are expensive, but they will last forever and ever, we hope. And then this was the storage I got for them. I love the look of this. Drawers would have been a little easier to use because you'll see like getting them in and out. They get kind of hung up on the corner pieces and stuff, but I love these. And then this is their closet that I added the second rack in here. It's very useful. All right, next we're gonna go up to the attic.
Don't ask me.
Attic playroom, which is like pretty much not usable in the summer. It is ridiculously over 100 degrees up here. But this is our homeschool center, Kenza's Roblox gaming center. This is our IKEA chase that we had to separate, put up here. Just a hot mess of toys, our charging center, their new kitchen from Christmas, Barbie Dream House. I bought this toy thing, but they don't use it enough. Storage and random boxes of stuff that we decided we don't really need, but we're scared to get rid of, and our library. Some air conditioners that don't really work enough to use them, so they're just up here. Oh, Everest! And up here, the scary part of the attic that we don't use, but just have some fans for summer and a Christmas tree. It's stinky up there. Ugh. All right. What do you guys think?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Amazing.
We didn't have space for your own computer last house. Yeah.
Yes.
Now you have a Chromebook and a desktop.
Yeah.
Lucky boy.
I have a YouTube channel. Go check out the Xmas Boy, my YouTube channel.
Linked below.
Linked below.
This is their new Gym Bar Pro. We just reviewed that. They got from Santa for Christmas. Woo! Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our quick house tour. It was a little chaotic, I'm sorry. So now, things that I have discovered I love or don't love, and things I may consider when we decide to move. I love the size of this house, but I would love to have air conditioning. It's like middle of winter, I'm already dreading the summer approaching. The sticker shock of the utility bills has been a bit mad. The first bill was pretty high, I think like $200 for electric and gas. But then I realized we had like a utility light that was on around the clock under the crawl space that I had to go turn off, and some stuff that we were doing that wasn't so smart. Like we had just had stuff plugged in all the time that we weren't using. So I got smarter and cut the bill in half the next month. And from there it was good, although December was crazy again, but that's just the cost of heating. So, but I keep it on 65 during the day and 60 at night, and it's pretty comfortable. As far as Cornwall, it's hard to say what I like or don't like because we're still in the middle of the pandemic, so stuff is just really weird. It's been 6 months and I'm still not driving. I drove once, like half a mile away to go get a COVID test by myself, but I still haven't driven anywhere else, and I haven't driven the kids yet, and I'm really scared. Next week I have to drive like half an hour away to go to the dentist finally, and kind of terrified, but things like this I really got to get used to if we're going to be living out of the city for forever maybe. So we can walk to a couple different playgrounds, we can walk to CVS, we can walk to a kind of boutique expensive grocery store, and the post office and some things like that. So it is walkable where we are to an extent. But when it comes to like if we want to go out to eat or whatever, which obviously right now isn't really doable, but this town is a bit small for that. We do have one restaurant, Twins, that we love, and we've been doing a lot of Instacart for grocery deliveries and getting food delivered, pizza and all that. I love the pizza we've gotten out here. I wouldn't say we're missing Brooklyn pizza. We don't have a bagel shop nearby, so that's been weird. We used to go get bagels and stuff every week up in Brooklyn. When we need to move and buy a house in a year or two, I think I want to look at some place that's a bit more lively downtown. And my husband's drive is crazy, guys. He drives like 1 to 2 hours one way. And he thought he'd just be doing it 3 days a week or so, but he's doing it like 4 or 5 days a week sometimes. So it's like, it's a lot. He's in the car like 4 hours a day at least, because he'll go down to New Jersey and then down to Brooklyn, over to Queens, and it's just like, oh my God, too much driving. And he really wants to live a lot closer, especially closer to Mitsuwa, which is probably the place that he's at the most for work. It's a Japanese market. We're looking at northern New Jersey maybe for when we move. But the prices there are insane compared to here. Like for the same size, let's say 1,800 square feet, 3 bed, 3 bath kind of thing, you pay like 300,000 up here for a decent place, like relatively new, not a gut job or anything. And down there, it's like 500. So, oh my God. Finding the balance of location, meaning not a long commute, possibly doable by subway or train, because, you know, I may go back to work. It's nice to have the option anyway, but if we're way out here, it's really not an option. I'm not driving down there. And then a town that's walkable. I'd love to be within a mile walk of a really cute downtown, like Westfield, Montclair, Beacon. These are like such cute towns, and I really miss that. But I do love the small town feeling. If you're active in the local Facebook groups and you're active in business, or your kids classes or whatever. Like it's a really nice feeling. And we had that in Bay Ridge too, because it was Brooklyn, New York City, but Bay Ridge was like a really like small town vibe kind of feeling. Overall, we're loving it. I wish we would have moved out here before the pandemic so we could have just ridden the whole thing through out here. It would have been amazing. But we're still in it, and we're homeschooling Kenzo. That's going well. My girls, I should be working on more, but we're holding them back so they're not even officially in school right now. We are hoping that with the vaccines and everything going on, we're hoping that everything's relatively back to normal by the time school starts next year, and that we can enroll the 3 kids and get like 1 regular full year of normalcy here in Cornwall before we think about whether we're gonna stay here or move to a totally different place. I don't know. Some of the things that I was most worried about, I think, was like safety, because we used to live on the 5th floor of a locked building and I just felt so safe. And here, you know, we're in a house and anyone could just randomly like break and come through a window or whatever. And it's like, I was so scared to move here, but since being here, knock on wood, it feels really safe. We've had deliveries that have come while we were away. When we came back after 3 days, we had like 7 packages just sitting out, like nobody touched them. There are crimes here, but in general, it just feels pretty safe, and I really like it here. It's beautiful. Whenever we go like hiking or something, it's just like, you're just like in the middle of the mountains, and it feels like almost like you're on vacation all the time here. It's really beautiful. Check me out on social media, Facebook or Instagram, US Japan Fam, if you have any questions or comments or suggestions of where we should be looking to live next. We want great schools. We want decent home prices and taxes. We want hopefully less than an hour commute into Manhattan. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more from our family product reviews, family travel reviews, and life in the burbs.